Good morning, everybody. This is Photographer John. It is Friday, September 26th, and I'm getting ready for wedding day. Just took a little stop here on the side of the road, so pardon the cars if they are passing by. But I wanted to talk to you. You can see the leaves are turning colors, September and October. So that means September in Connecticut. Leaves are turning colors just a little bit. They'll be getting really turning in October. But that's not the reason of my little chat today. My reason for my chat is talking about days of the week to have your wedding. So today is Friday, and it's not the most popular day. I would say most popular day is Saturday. I would say 80% of my weddings happen on a Saturday. Then about 10% happen on a Friday, about 9% happen on a Sunday, and about 1% happen on a Thursday. That's usually it for the days. Saturday is generally most desirable. Some people choose Sunday because of their faith and religious and days off and on Sabbath and all that. And the thing is, you should book your wedding like almost 2 years before your wedding date because some venues book up. And the problem is if you didn't plan that ahead and all of a sudden you want your venue but it's booked on a Saturday, that's where sometimes you have to look for other options like a Sunday, like a Friday, and sometimes like a Thursday. The other advantage to choosing some of these days is that you can get a discount, especially during the week, like a Thursday weddings. So sometimes people choose those because they get a good discount, which is nice, but also availability. The cons for different days of the week, Friday weddings, the biggest con is traffic. So that's happened at many weddings where Friday, it's just traffic gets bad. You're on 995 or something like that, forget it. And your ceremony ends up getting held up because people aren't there because half of them are stuck on 95 in traffic, etc. So I would say that's probably the biggest disadvantage of a Friday wedding is dealing with traffic. And of course you have to take a day off. Sunday weddings are often early morning weddings or early day weddings. And that can be an issue sometimes, especially with hair and makeup, because everything gets pushed up. It turns more into like a brunch wedding often than an evening wedding. And so you're having ceremonies very early as 1 o'clock. And then if you're doing any first looks or portraits and even getting ready, sometimes, they're starting at 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, makeup at 5. So that's kind of the disadvantage of a Sunday wedding is the logistics of dealing with usually a pushed up schedule, if the schedule gets pushed up in the morning. Thursday is not much of a disadvantage except it's during the week. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You got to find the right day for your venue, make sure you have availability, and work with the different costs that may be, for different days. So that's my little scoop for today about choosing a venue, day of the week, and I'll chat in a little bit later once we get to the venue and we'll do a little walkthrough. So peace out for now. Enjoy the fall. Woo, it's coming. Have a good day. Bye-bye.